Dash cams. Okay, Ed, you were the first person to reply, so I am going to do dash cams. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so I like a challenge. Dash, let's go to AliExpress real quick. So, dash cam. Now, I generally like to keep my products, when I'm doing a drop shipping product, I generally like to keep my price under $50 for drop shipping products. So let's sort by orders, and then let's see if we can find one for like 10 to 15 bucks. So we're going to put in $25 max for price. And here's a $19 one, $13 one. Let's drop it down a little bit more. Let's do 15 and see what comes up. So we'll just use this one. Why is, okay, so there's just different cards. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so we're going to advertise this dash cam right here. Okay, so let's, how are we going to do this? Okay, so let's think of what we can do. Okay, so first let's pull this picture. Let's pull a couple other pictures. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. We're going to do a video ad today. Because you know what? I've seen a lot of dash cam videos. And I think that would be the best way. Let's find something viral, something funny that somebody has launched with a dash cam video. So, dash cam fails. We all love some fails, right? We like watching other people fail. It's funny. It makes us feel better. But anyway, so we're going to find something with like 1 million views or more. Ultimate dash cam fails. 10 million views. This is a perfect video. Now, generally, we want our videos to be, sorry about that. We want our videos to be about 90 seconds long when we're doing on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Facebook. Okay. So we don't have time to watch this whole video, even though it'd probably be pretty funny right now. Look at that. People just going in all directions. So I laughed at that. There we go. I love watching fail videos. Don't you? Okay, you guys want to just sit right here and we can just do the rest of the webinar? We can just watch fail videos the rest of the time? I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna, so this is one of the secrets I like to use. I like using free tools. This is a great video. Okay, so right here, right in the URL, right after www dot, and right before the Y in YouTube, you're going to type in PWN. It's pwn, and it's a video game term from back in the day. But you type that in, it's going to take you to this website. You keep everything the same. You just put in PWN right after the www dot. Then you're going to click on Pego right here. It's going to allow you to download this video. Now we can even edit this video right here in Facebook. So we're going to play this, and we're going to get, I want to start with this video, so we're going to start right here at 10 seconds. And then we're going to do 90 seconds of video. So we're going to do, I can't add, so we're going to do a minute and 40 seconds. Actually, we're going to do a minute and 30 seconds, and I'm going to show you why, and we're going to do a minute and 35 seconds. I'm going to show you why in just a second. We're going to get real deep on this course. I never know what I'm going to do in a live webinar, so I always like having the pressure of having to perform with a good ad. So I'm going to show you guys some real cool secrets here. Now, while that's downloading, dun, dun, dun. Okay, so let's do our targeting while that's downloading. So, actually, I know exactly how I'm going to target. So I'm going to actually give you guys some really cool stuff today. Ideas just come to me as I work. So I want to show you this because this is a really important thing that I like to show people that a lot of people miss, and this is why you're not making sales on Facebook. There's a lot of strategies I use. This is one of them. I have over 100 different strategies I use for all sorts of situations. But this is called audience insights right here. So you get insights for your audience. Now, let's say we were advertising for a watch. I'm just going to use a watch because a dash cam's not going to work in this scenario. We're using a different strategy. But let's say you advertise for a watch. Now, 30 million to 35 million monthly active people when we do the interest group watch. But look at this. These are the top categories of page likes right here. And look at this. This is all just general stuff. We got IKEA, Groupon, T-Mobile, Dollar Shave Club. That's not a passionate audience. These people like all sorts of stuff. So the watch interest group isn't really going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in a brand of watch. Like I've done this a few times, so I know which ones work. But we're going to do Invicta watch. We're going to type in Movado watch and Cartier watch. Now, check this out, guys. This is really cool. So, Cartier jeweler, that's why it's not working. Actually, you know what? No, that's okay. So, check this out, guys. So, now we have an interest group of just 2 million to 2.5 million monthly active people. Now, look, the top category that these people like, their number one most searched category is Invicta watch. Then Saks. Then down here on number 5, we got Cartier, Movado, engagement rings, jewelry, and Pandora. So these people like jewelry. They like watches. Then look at this. This is really cool. The affinity score. So what the affinity score means is that these people in this audience group are 781 times more likely to like a page about Invicta watch or watches in general than an average person on Facebook. Now put a 1 in the comments if this is making sense. Put a 0 if you don't understand what I'm talking about right now. I know this can get a little bit complicated, but I want to make sure you grasp this concept because it's really important. Okay, Gary, what do you have a question about? So, okay, so this is the interest group right here. These are 2 million, this is 2 million size audience, and out of those 2 million people, these are the pages that they like the most, the top categories that they like. These are the top pages that they like. So let's say so there's 330 million monthly active people on Facebook. Not all those people like watches, but these 2 million people really, really like watches. They like watches 780 times more than the average person on Facebook. Does that make sense? Put a 1 in the comment if that makes sense. I want to make sure everyone understands. This is really important, guys. Cool. I'm seeing some 1s come in. And if you have any specific questions, please put them in the comments. How did you find this group? So one day I was just sitting here. I was advertising for some watches, and I just sat here and put in all the different brands of watches. I did like Fossil, all these different things, and I just know that this audience works. But sometimes it'll take. I'll sit in here for an hour sometimes and just play with this. So that's just kind of an introduction on audience insights and the affinity scores. There's a lot to it. I could talk about this for hours and hours and hours. I've spent at least 50 hours in this screen right here just playing with audiences and finding a really passionate audience. Now, for some reason, my download is still not working. So let's figure out the problem with that. We're going to refresh this page. $135. So for whatever reason, that video may not work. So we might have to find a different video, which is fine. So let's go to the next. Oh. Okay, so let's watch this video real quick. I'm sure it'll be funny, but we want a dash cam video. We don't want so these are just driving fails. So this is live, guys. You never know what'll happen when you're live. Sometimes we run into obstacles and we just have to overcome. So dash cam fails. It's probably still pretty funny. And if this doesn't work, I have a backup plan. So we're going to start this at 15 seconds, and we are going to go to a 1 minute and 40 seconds. We're going to do an 85-second video. All right, let's see if this one works this time. Oh boy. Oh, I think it's working. This one's not. There we go. Okay, so let's so that's almost done downloading right there. So we'll just prepare our audience up. I'm going to Power Editor. We're going to do Create Campaign. Now for this video, we're going to do a PPE campaign. Page Post Engagement. Post engagement. We want likes and shares on this post. So PPE dash cam. We always want to save time. So if you name your campaigns, your ad sets, and your ads very specifically, you know exactly what's happening to them. So this, we're just going to cancel. Okay, so our video is downloaded. So I'm going to show you why I only did 85 seconds. So we're going to hop in here. Skip. This video pad, this is just a cheap editor. I think I ended up paying for this, but you can do your first couple of videos for free just to feel it out. And we are going to add file, and we're going to do downloads. Now, what did I name that video? I don't even remember what I named it. Dashcam fails. There we go. All right, so we're going to open this video. We're going to drop it down here. You have a media clip in the file bin. Cancel. And then we're just going to add a blank call to action in here. So click the link in the description. To get your own dash cam. See, so that's going to be too long. So all right, how does that look? Click the link in this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to add a blank slide. You want to call to action in these videos, especially on a video like this, because people don't really know why we're showing them this video. And then we're going to retarget the people that watch this video with the dash cam. And that's what it's going to look like. So at the end of the video, we have that. Now you could even say, you could even put like right here another text object and say, click, get your dash cam sale And we put that at the top. Make it a little bit smaller. I know this is a Facebook ads course. I just want to show you how to do an engaging video real quick. So we're going to shrink this a little bit more. This is how to make a good video. This is some bonus content, guys. Alright, so we're going to add another text. And then we're going to say dashcam sale, click the link. And we're going to drop that. No. We're going to drop that down. All right, we're just going to do click the link. Okay, so now we got that, and then we're going to put this about 1 minute into the video. So right there, we're going to put this and this in, and then we're going to move it all the way to the end. So that way, they're just watching a regular video on Facebook, and then if they're actually engaged in the video, then all of a sudden they see dashcam sale, click the link, and then at the very end, click the link in the description to get your own dashcam. So then we're going to export this video. Create. That should go pretty quick. I had to upgrade my computer to make it go a little bit quicker. But now we have a video. So then we're going to go into our ad set. And this is a really cool strategy. So if you ever have a viral product or a viral, like let's say like a fidget spinner, when the fidget spinners first came out, well, there's no target. Who's going to buy a fidget spinner? How do you find that audience? So we want to find people that like viral stuff that are up on the trend. So I have a secret that I use for anything that I don't have a target audience for that might be a viral product. This is how you do it. There's 3 target audiences. One is called 9gag. This is some really powerful stuff, guys. So 9gag is a viral page. Then we have the LAD Bible. These people that like this page watch funny stuff all the time. Then we got Unilad. And then we also have BuzzFeed. Now, as you can see, this is a 49 million person audience, so we want to shrink it. So then we're going to put in some more stuff. We're going to narrow the audience. We're going to say engage shoppers. This is another secret I like to use. Now, it's still going to be pretty big. 22 million. Now, when we edit the placements like I did on my example in the Game of Thrones ad, we're going to do all devices for now. Then you can look into the breakdown later in your demographics and you can sort it. But I always do all ages and all genders because you don't ever know. Don't ever assume anything on Facebook. You never know what's going to happen. I've been surprised so many times. I go off of data. Data is all I care about when I'm doing ads. I pull my emotions out. Don't let your emotions get involved with Facebook ads. A lot of people are like, oh, I really love this product, so I want to run it. Well, you might love it, but not a lot of other people love it. I used to think that I was up on trends, and I thought I knew what people liked. Well, I learned that I just go off of data because I like a lot of stuff that other people don't like, and a lot of other people like stuff that I would never think of buying, and I'd never buy it. But you know what? Millions of people are buying it every day. So we are just going to do Facebook feeds. And now we're down to 18 million people. So let's narrow it a little bit further. You can actually narrow it based on drivers, people that own a car. So I don't know what they call it, because we want a behavior. Behavior is what we're looking for in this. So car owners, maybe we can do it that way. Yep. So we can do a mid-sized car. We can do small, mid-size SUV, full-size sedan, full-size SUV. Now, I'd probably not even do luxury because a lot of luxury people, they don't want to like put stuff on their car for whatever reason. And so sports cars, definitely sports cars. You could even find a video. This is what's cool about Facebook. So you can find a video of somebody at the racetrack drifting with a dash cam, like a Ken Block drifting video, and then target people that own a sports car with a dash cam. How powerful is that, guys? Put a 1 in the comments if you think that's a good idea. If you think you can make money doing a Ken Block drifting video that has 20 million views on Facebook, on YouTube, and then targeting people that have a sports car. Ken Block is a world-renowned racer / drifter. And so what if you could target people that drive sports cars with a dash cam that like Ken Block? This is really cool stuff. So okay, so we're gonna do that. We still got 9 million people, so we want to shrink it a little bit more. So I might pull out BuzzFeed because BuzzFeed's like the biggest one out of all these. It's not always the best one to do because it's kind of general. So let's pull out BuzzFeed. These are the 3 best that I like to use. I like to use Unilad. Unilad's the most powerful one, but they're all pretty good. So we got 2.6 million. That's actually pretty good right now. I like that because we got triple targeting. So we got people that own cars, engaged shoppers. This means that people that have clicked the shop now button in the last week. And then we have people that like viral stuff. So they're going to watch the video, and then some of them are going to be shoppers, or all of them are going to be shoppers, and then only people that drive cars or that own cars. So now we're going to do viral crossed with shop crossed with cars. Now just $5 a day. That's all we need to do to get data. Then we're going to copy this. Thank you for all the ones. I'm seeing the ones come in. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate it, guys. I like getting your feedback. So now with pages, you want a page that relates to your audience. So in a dash cam fail video, we'd probably want like a page like, okay, so I already have this page, new cars for used car prices. That was not a bad page for this. But you want your page to, you don't want to have a page about the Golden State Warriors and be selling a dash cam video. So I have like 20 to 5 or 30 different pages. I have all sorts of pages here. Okay, so then we're going to create a new page post. So we're doing a video ad, right? So let me just think for a second. So, okay, yeah, so we're going to do a page post. Do photo or video. Now we're going to find that video wherever it is. What did I name it? I don't remember what I named it. Did it finish? Dashcam MP4. Show in folder. Oh. There we go. Okay, so title. Dash cams make everything better. Then for our ad copy, we want to get something that's going to capture our customer's attention. So let's find a good thumbnail real quick. I like that one. And then we're going to say, do you own a car? Now that might not sound simple, but what we want is we want to do a yes question. Now if you've ever been in sales, what a yes question is a question that you know somebody's going to answer yes to. Because if they're answering yes, they're already nodding their head. It's the micro agreements, mini agreements. So they've already agreed to that. Then they're going to agree to click your link, then click add to cart, then enter their email, then enter their credit card information, and then click the buy button. And so it's mini commitments is what you want. So do you own a car? Check out. So I'm going to do this ad copy a little bit differently than I do other ad copies, and I'll show you why in just a second. So Okay, now we're going to hop into here, and we're going to type in getemoji.com. Now this webinar is running a bit longer. I hope you guys are getting value. Let me know if you like what's going on with a 1 in the comments, please. I know this is going a little bit longer than I anticipated for, but I want to make sure that I deliver as much as I can for you guys. I want to cut you guys short. So we're going to get a car emoji. See how we're not selling anything in this ad right here? I'll show you why. Now, a lot of people ask, can you pull videos from YouTube? This is how I do it. Credit dash cam fails YouTube. Now do everything at your own risk, but 99.99% of the time, this will be fine. People want views on their videos because now people are going to go search for more dash cam videos potentially. So we're going to save unpublished post. Now this is not going to go to your page yet. So it's going to allow us to split test if we'd like to test multiple things out. And what we're going to do is, so this always happens to me. Whenever I do a video, it errors out and it doesn't let me do it. So I have a fix for this. We always get problems with Facebook ads. They put most of their money into their front end. They know they don't put very much money into the user design on their back end. So we post it to this page. Then we're going to copy this post ID right here. This is called a post ID. It's the object ID if you know computer programming. And then we're going to enter post ID right there. We're going to enter that, submit. And then we get another error. So how did I do this last time? I always forget. So this always happens. You know what? It might work if I refresh. This is live, guys. You never know what's going to happen live. It disappeared. Okay, so there we go. Edit. Hopefully it showed up. Definitely didn't. So, all right, let's give it one more second. We might have to redo the post. I have a couple ways of doing this because this always happens, and I know it's frustrating, but you got to push through these little obstacles. Still not there. I'm gonna try to do this. See, now it works. See, look at that, guys. We literally did nothing except be patient and keep trying, and now it works. So now I'm going to add a button. Website URL. So I don't have a Shopify store for this, so I'm just going to go to Google Shortener. And we're just going to take the link from the AliExpress, copy that. Oh wait, no, because I don't want to use the AliExpress. Okay, so typically if you have a Shopify store, you want to put your real URL here. You don't want to shorten it because a real URL looks better. And so we'll just do that for the example. But you can see that it's pretty ghetto. So that's fine. Okay, so there we go. Now okay, so cool. We have our ad. Now what I would do is I would launch that ad and let it run for about 2 or 3 days. Let it get about 10,000 views or more. And then what I would also do is I would duplicate this, just to get those initial views, because the more views it has, the longer people watch it. It's just like if you go on YouTube and you want a cool video, you're gonna probably click, if you see two videos that look really similar and one has 10 million views and the other one has 10,000 views, you're probably gonna click the one with 10 million views just because 10 million other people watch it, so it's probably funny, right? That's how I just found this video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a worldwide video. Worldwide, just to get good engagement. It's going to get lots of likes, lots of views on this, and then we're going to switch this target audience to worldwide. Now it's going to jump up. I guarantee it's more than 2.6 million. But anyways, it doesn't always update. So now we got a worldwide ad, and then we're going to go into the ad right here, and we're going to change that to worldwide. So now we're going to get really, really cheap views initially, and then we're going to retarget this. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So you're going to go into here, go to audiences. Once you get about 10,000 views, you can do this on your video. So we've got to use our imagination. So you're going to create an audience, go to custom audience. You're going to say engagement, video. People who viewed 50% of your video or more, that watched 50% of that video, those are really engaged people. Then you're going to go in here, and you're going to choose the video. You go right here, you're going to click this video, confirm, and now we're going to do this for 180 days. And then watch 50% dash cam fails. Now you could do 5 different videos and multiple different ad copies and split test this to see which video gets the best engagement. And we're just going to do a custom audience. So what you do is you have this custom audience here. Then we're going to, well, you guys are getting a lot of value. So if you like what I'm doing so far, please put a 1 in the comments. I know this is going a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we're almost finished. I got a couple more things I want to show you. So we're going to throw the images that we found on AliExpress up here. This is canva.com, by the way. I forgot to say that. This is canva.com. It's a great tool to use. That's a free editor. And I chose Facebook post because it gives me a post design for Facebook. So now we have an ad right here. We just made that real quick. And I'd probably throw a border on this. Maybe like a blue border. Just to match this guy right here. I don't like the color of that. Now we're going to duplicate this. There we go, we got an ad. Move that up a little bit, crop it. Cool. So now what we're going to do is people that watch 50% of that video, we're going to retarget them with this. And you keep your video running at $5 a day, and you're going to keep getting those views. It's going to build your audience up. After about a month of doing this, you're going to have like a 1 million or a 10 million size audience of your own interest group that is highly, highly targeted. And then you can retarget all those people with this ad. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that right here. We're going to go back into Power Editor. So we do a conversion campaign on this one. And again, if you have any questions, if I'm moving too fast, please put them in the comments, and I will answer them at the end of this. Now, depending on how seasoned your pixel is, if it's a brand new pixel, you just want to do view content. If you have a seasoned pixel, do an add to cart. We're going to just do retarget, 50% watch. So we're going to do a $5 a day ad. We're going to do custom audience right here. Watch 50%. Now this isn't going to work because we don't have an audience yet, but imagine you had the first video ad running for a couple days. Then you retarget them based with this, and you edit the placements again. Conversions, that's good. We're going to add. We go back to that same page. Then we're going to do a use existing post, just like we did before. Create new page post. This is what we call a dark post. And we're going to go to our image. What do we name? Untitled design. Okay, now we're going to go into here to get emoji. And we're going to do this emoji right here. Emojis help get more engagement on your ad. Who's getting value out of this right now? Put a 1 in the comments. Let me know if you're liking what you're seeing. If you don't like what you see, put a 0 in the comments. I love your feedback, guys. Brad, thank you for the 1s. Ed, Kirk, Gary, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so I got a few more things to put in here. First 100. Let's do this one, actually. Then crazy moments. Okay, so the most important part of this ad is the link. So we want to draw attention to this link. So now we're going to go into the Google Shortener. We're going to grab this shortened link right here. Oops, stay. and we're gonna put this this link right here. Now we are retargeting people that have watched a fail video about dash cams and crazy moments. We already know they thought that was funny, so maybe they want to copy that. And then we have a scarcity order. First 100 is getting them to hurry. Our 75% off. Grab yours. That is my most favorite term right there. It always works, or I shouldn't say always. Grab yours or claim yours is always what I use. Then we have the Google shortener link with 2 arrows. Tag a friend that is always getting into accidents. Perfect. Now we're going to copy this just in case it doesn't look like how we want it to. Now the image works. There we go. Perfect. I love how this looks right here, guys. This is a great ad to run. Feel free to copy me. Use this ad yourself. And then we have, we're going to go into ad set. We're just going to rename this real quick. Perfect, guys. Perfect. So, does anyone have any questions about what I did today? Awesome, Maria. Thank you so much for your input. I appreciate that you're liking what you're seeing. It really lets me know that that I'm doing good. So, what's the season pixel impact on performance? So, what the pixel does is Facebook's pixel goes on previous data. So if you don't have any add to carts on your pixel, you don't want to optimize for an add to cart conversion because you don't have any currently. So what you want to start out with for a conversion is view contents. And my goal whenever I do a Shopify store for any client or any friend or family member, I always I aim for 100 view contents at first. Now, out of those 100 view contents, once I get 100 of them, I'm hoping to have a few add to carts in there. Once I get 100 view contents, then I'm going to aim for 100 add to carts. Once I get 100 add to carts, hopefully there's some purchases in there, then I'm going to aim for 100 purchases. And that's how I do my pixel, and that's how I grow a store. That's how I can take a store from $0 to $1,000 in less than a week. It's 100. You want to just, all your goal is in the beginning is just run traffic to your store. Once you get traffic to your store, then you want to start converting that traffic and at least getting their emails, because add to carts are emails. So once you start getting add to carts and emails, then you want to start taking the add to carts and converting them to purchases, however that takes. So there's always a couple steps to you want to think of your funnel. So first your funnel is your ad. That's the first thing that people see. In this case, we have a video ad first. Then people are going to see an image ad. Then people are going to go to our product page. Once they're at our product page, they're going to hit add to cart. They're going to be taken to a checkout page or a cart page. Then we want to make sure our cart page looks good. Then they're going to be taken to a checkout page where we want to put our trust badges, our 100% guarantee images, our McAfee security, all that kind of stuff on our checkout page. Once you have a checkout page good, then you want to make sure 100% you want to make sure your buy button works. That's the most important part always. Awesome. I'm seeing lots of ones. What an education. I need to watch this video like 8 times. Andrew, where are you located? Yes, I'm in the USA. I'm in Newport Beach right now, California. I like to travel a lot, but this is kind of like home base right now. I'm from Washington State. I was born and raised there for 26 years, and then once I got the hang of Facebook ads, now I just travel. I use similar techniques which had lots of views but a handful of link clicks and no sales. So Ed, once you get those link clicks, you want to start converting those link clicks to add to carts. Hopefully if you get 100 link clicks, you at least have like 5 to 10 add to carts. Usually an add to cart percentage is anywhere from 8% to 15%. But even if you're just getting 5% when you're first doing your, like my first 100 sales, my conversion rate was 0.5%. So out of 200 people that hit my store, only 1 person would buy in the beginning. Then I started getting to the point to where once my pixel had 1,000 purchases on it, then every 100 people that came to my store, 9 people would buy. But until you have purchases on your pixel, it may not be there. So there's ways to do that, and that's what I want to share with you guys next.